does that not surprise me? Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another game of softball. This time being played between the Waitakere Bears and the Western Magpies. Beautiful day out here at Starling Park out in Ranui in West Auckland. Just about to get underway. Magpies taking the box first. In the box for the Magpies, number 16, Kingsley Avery. Blues just making a couple of gate adjustments there. So on the defensive lineup today for the Bears, we've got number 7, Aisha Hooper playing shortstop. Rebecca Bromhead is on first. Kyla Bromhead playing centre field. Karina Hale pitching. Brooklyn Timu is your third baseman today. Boo Quinn is the designated hitter for the Bears today. Taylor Maxwell will be playing right field. Araha Noa behind the plate. And rounding out the starting lineup is Kayla Clark out in left field. Kayla's second game back for the Bears, so she'll be looking for a big one today. But as we said, in the box currently, Kingsley Avery for the Magpies. 1 ball, 2 strikes on her. Punch down to the dirt. Nicely picked up by Hooper with the throw through to Bromhead at first for the first out. Very quick legs there from Avery, but fielding was exceptional from Hooper on that one. Really proving her worth out in those positions. They team up quite nicely, actually, the second baseman and the shortstop of Tenela Matangi and Hooper. So up now for the Magpies is Kaleo Eldridge, number 8. Another one of the very experienced seasoned players in the Magpies team. Old Hale just trying to change up there, but just dropping a wee bit short on that one. Nice framing from Noa, but couldn't convince the blue. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Eldridge just going after the running slap there, but just coming off the bottom of the bat. She'll come back and reset. Moves us to 2 and 2. Hale just trying for that outside edge. Close, but no money. Again, nice pick up by Hooper, but just not able to execute that throw in time. So Eldritch will go safe at first. That'll bring up number 12, Stephanie Teixeira. Teixeira, one of the lefties in the box for Magpies. Driven down to Bromhead, but nicely taken in that glove for the second out, moving Eldritch round to second. So 2 down now for the Magpies. And that'll bring up number 89, Lisa Maldron. Straight down the tram lines there from Hale. Driven extremely hard, but just fouling out down that third base line. So Bears getting out of jail on that one. Eldritch would have come round at a rate of knots heading for home, but she'll head on back to 2 and reset.
Come on, Bears!
So Blues will confer on this one. Ball driven extremely hard at Bromhead on first, couldn't quite pick it up. Pardon me. But Taylor Maxwell recovering that nicely.
Well done.
For the throwback in. Player has been deemed that she was off the bag, so Bromhead has taken that tag. And that will be 3 down for Magpies. So Magpies not happy with the call here. They're still chatting it over the Blues, but Maldron's holding tight on first. Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. We are in the bottom of the first. wee bit of controversy and excitement there at the tail end of that batting session for the Magpies. Obviously not happy with the call that they had received on one, but Blues held tight on their decision, so play was out, side away, but not before Eldritch did manage to come home and score that one run for them. So in the box currently for the Bears is number 7, Aisha Hooper. And while we've got that, we'll run down the lineup for the Magpies. So on the mound today is Stephanie Teixeira. She's pitching to 19, Ashley Scott. First base is Cheyenne Torongo. Second base, Lisa Maldron. Third base is being played by Freya Bullock. Shortstop today, Kaleo Eldritch. Their left fielder will be Alice Tessie. Kingsley Avery playing centre field today for the Magpies. And that rounds out their top 9 with Sarah Edwards in right field.
Good job, Ish.
So just picking up a little bit of interference here. You may see the camera's just stalling a wee bit. Hopefully that will come right in the next few minutes.
Good job, Ish.
Down in the dirt, nice hold there from Hooper. And a change up thrown, but didn't drop down low enough, so Hooper will take a quick jaunt down to first, and that'll bring into the box for the Bears number 9, Rebecca Bromhead. Driven down into the dirt by Bromhead. But Hooper was too quick for Eldridge to get that throw through to second, so she'll slide in safe there. Nice single from Bromhead. So Bears now with runners on 1 and 2. That brings into the box number 69, Kyla Bromhead. Looks like our cameras are all back up and running now, so Kyla Bromhead laying the sacrifice bunt down there. Well executed. Moving sister Rebecca through to second and Hooper through to third. Brings into the box number 25, Karina Hale.
Come on, Chubby! Come on, Chubby!
Strike called on Hale.
Come on, Chubby!
Hale having a look, another strike called there.
Come on, Chubby!
Beautiful punch down to the dirt by Hale, bouncing out into the outfield, bringing home Hooper. Bromhead rounded third with a fairly good rate of knots there. But thought twice, headed back to third. So brings in the first one for the Bears, ties it up 1-1. And that'll bring into the box now number 34, Brooklyn Timu for the Bears.
Come on now, Brookie.
Down the centre, strike called. And beautifully punched by Timu through second.
Shot, Brookie! Way to go, Bears.
For a stand-up double from Brooklyn, bringing home Bromhead for the second one for the Bears.
Way to go, Bears!
Do apologise for the cameras, we are working on that. They just seem to be picking up some heavy interference in the area and becoming very stagnant at this point in time. So Bears move ahead 2-1 in this one. Currently in the box for the Bears, 13, Boo Quinn. Just got under that, popped it up, so it's gone infield fly, safely taken by the first baseman. And in and out of rate of knots with Maxwell coming in there, and again
Ladies, keep it tight,
flying
Bears.
out to the second baseman, ending the at-bat for the Bears. So we'll be back in a second, heading into the top of the second. Bears are up 2-1, back in a sec. Okay, welcome back to Starling Park, top of the second. Bears are up 2-1 in this one. So this looks like a couple of changes being made by Magpies. We're just going to take a couple of seconds to try and reset these cameras once again. changes made by the Magpies, which brought Lisa Waldron back into the box. Hitting a nice double there. Sarah Edwards was just up then for the Magpies. So she laid down quite a nice bunt, but obviously was a sacrifice bunt, taking the out at first, moving Waldron round to third. So Magpies now with one in scoring distance, and that will bring in number 19, Ashley Scott.
Come Bears!
And hit, but fouled straight up, just out over the first base fence line for a foul, so she'll come back and reset. And again, flied straight up and up and up and up. And Noah coming out onto the plate to take that. 2 down now for the Magpies.
One more, ladies!
That'll bring it into the box. Number 3, Alice Tessie.
Come on, Bears!
Big swing and a miss by Tessie.
Come on, Bears!
So no balls, 1 strike. So count holding at 2 and 1.
Yes, way to go, Chubby!
Just clipping that outside edge. Nice pitch from Hale.
Chubby!
2 and 2 the count. Beautiful line from Hale, but couldn't convince the blue on that one. Must have been by a whisker. And ball high. So Tessie will head on down to 1. And that'll bring up for the Magpies number 5, Freya Bullock. Down the line from Hale.
Put it away, girls!
Just fouling off, hitting that top net. Swing from Bullock, unable to connect, so 3 down for the Magpies. We'll be back in a second, heading into the bottom of the second. Bears still 2-1 up.
DeMarini bats are made for the way you play, plain and simple. We've got a bat designed to work for you when it counts. Game time. With 22% stronger carbon fibers, the Paraflex composite barrel allows for even more precise weight distribution on the CF9 than ever before. We can put the weight closer to the handle for slappers, distribute it evenly along the barrel for contact hitters, or toward the end cap for power hitters. You should never have to settle for a bat designed for the mat.
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. Bears vs Magpies out here today. Premier woman in the NSF. Great. Currently in the box for the Bears is number 12, Araha Noanai.
Over the top, over the top.
Swung on hard, but it fouled out down that first base line. Again, some nice aggressive batting here from Noanai, but just can't adjust that timing
Come on, girl.
to get it heading out. So third one heading foul, but hey, still there in the box, and that is all that counts.
Good eyes. 1, 2.
Beautiful grab from Bullock down on third there, but taken back out over that third base line for another foul. So quite the battle ensuing between pitcher and batter. And that was the pitch, driven nicely to left field, giving Noanai the single.
Nice at bat.
So time called by the Bears. They'll bring in the designated runner for the day, number 5, Michaela Cross, to run for Noanai. That brings into the box number 2, Kayla Clark. Beautifully placed by Clark, just dropping over the top of the third baseman there, but just gone foul by a whisker. So she'll come back and reset.
Come on, Kayla.
So foul ball again. So no balls, 2 strikes. Very unlucky there, punched hard by Clark and straight into the winding glove of the third baseman. And Cross and the D are not able to return in time. Turning the double for the Magpies. Brings us back to the top of the order for the Bears. And in the box is number 7, Aisha Hooper. Straight down the throat with that one for the big hooey call. And driven hard by Hooper. Left field not able to return in time for it, so a lovely stand-up double by Hooper. With number 9, Rebecca Bromhead, following into the box. Just requiring a contact hit to bring Hooper around for the next phase of play. So here we go, here comes the pitch. From here having a look. Strike called.
Let's go, Becca! Come on, Bex!
Well, he's just pulling out of that swing. 1-1 the count. Cheeky change up thrown with probably just going for the attempted bunt, fouling off. Punched hard by Bromhead, but fouling out, just bouncing off the top of the fence rail. So she'll come back, take another swing.
Come on, Bex!
Magpies just trying to clip that inside corner, but not successful. And a nice hit, but straight into the waiting glove of Kingsley Avery in the centre field. 3 down for the Bears. We'll be back in a second, heading into the top of the third. Bears still 2-1 up. Okay, here we go. About to get underway. Top of the third. Bears 2-1 up on this one. In the box for the Magpies. Back to the top of the order with Kingsley Avery up to bat. Just having a look, but just inside on that one. So 4-1. And we'll leave you with this angle just while we try and go and resurrect this third camera. So we'll be back in a second. give that a try. So in the box for the Bears, number 69, Kyler Bromhead. Nice hold by Bromhead there. So signal by the blue, 2 and 1 the count. Bromhead giving herself a bit of a kicking there over that one, but it was still nice contact on the ball.
Let's go, Lark. Job, Lark.
And driven nicely by Bromhead to left field for a single.
Come on, Karina.
So bring up their 4th slot in the hitting order for the Bears, number 25, Karina Hale.
Come on, Karina.
Hale is getting a piece of that, but fouling off. And punched beautifully by Hale, but a lovely covering diving catch by Avery in centre field to clam the scalp of Hale in that one. So that'll bring up number 34, Brooklyn Timu for the Bears. Lovely sacrifice bunt laid down by Timu, so Bromhead will advance to second. And that'll bring up the designated hitter for the Bears, Boo Quinn.
Come on, Boo. Like you did before.
In good contact by Quinn, but unfortunately bouncing down that first base line into the waiting glove of Cheyenne Tarongo for the 3rd out for the Bears. We'll be back in a sec with some more fantastic softball coming to you live from Starling Park out in West Auckland. Hang tight.
Big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for
Okay, welcome back. Starling Park out in West Auckland. In the box for Magpies was Lisa Maldron. pretty much stepped up and absolutely smashed that ball straight at the Bears first baseman Rebecca Bromhead, who did a remarkable job to get that glove in front before it took her head off. Wasn't able to recover in time, so Maldron will go through for a single. But yeah, a bit of a hair-raising moment there, but looks like no one's been injured. As we said, Bromhead did extremely well to get that glove up in time to protect herself. So Magpies now with one on, and that'll bring up number 2, Sarah Edwards. Hit hard, it's flying nice and high to left field.
Nice work, Kay.
Safely into the waiting glove of Kayla Clark there. Did a nice job getting that ball in quickly to hold Maldron at first. So no sacrifice fly there for Magpies, it's a straight out on that one. That'll bring up number 19, Ashley Scott. Down in the dirt. No, unable to hook that back up in time, so Maldron will advance to second. And a big swing from Maldron, but an even nicer pitch from Hale to take that swing and strike. Maldron thinking about it, but decided against it. So count sits at 2-1. So no, just checking with the blue, but as suspected, just on the just past the outer reaches of that outside edge. There alone shows the experience of Hale on that mound. Ball hit straight back to her. Didn't panic, just had the thought, caught Maldron napping, and a throw back to second for the tag out. So it brings up number 3, Alice Tessie. Down the centre, strike called. Popped up, but straight into the waiting glove of Hooper at short for side away. We'll be back in a second, going into the bottom of the 4th. Bears still leading this one 2-1.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper. The Ghost.
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. Bottom of 4, Bears are up 2-1, and currently in the box for the Bears, number 17, Taylor Maxwell.
Come on, Taylor. Like your fence, sweetheart.
Maxwell getting a taste of that, but just fouling out. So, signal from the blue is 2-1. It's a good hit into the deck from Maxwell, but Eldridge is short there, very, very quick on the, you'd almost call it the run, jump, catch and throw all in one breath for the throw of one. So 1 down for the Bears, and that'll bring up number 12, Arahan Noanoa. Swung on and fouled off by Noanoa. Noanoa steps back out of the box and knowing well and true she let that one sail on by. So no balls, 2 strikes. And a punch, but a simple hop straight into the glove of Tarongo at 1 for 2 down.
Let's go, Kate.
Brings up number 2, Kayla Clark. And a nice piece, but again, Eldridge showing the athleticism there with a jump into the air and a pluck. So we'll be back. Still a fairly tight ball game here, but Bears still up 2-1 at this point. Back in a sec going into the top of the 5th. Okay, welcome back. Bears vs Magpies. We're in the top of the 5th. Bears holding 2-1 up. So Freya Bullock was up in the box then for Magpies. Laid down that bunt, but Rebecca Bromhead coming forward nice and quickly to claim that with the throw back to Hooper covering it first. So 1 down for Magpies. And that'll bring us back to the top of the order for the Magpies. Number 16, Kingsley Avery. And a beautiful pitch by Hale straight down the centre there for the big hooey call.
Time again. Come on.
And again, both teams starting to realise you punch down into the turf here at Starling. It almost does work like a springboard. And on that occasion, straight back and up and over the head of Hale on the mound. Amatangi coming through for the throw, but Avery too quick. So she'll bring in the single for the Magpies at first. Brings back in Cleo Eldridge with a huge hit out to
Nice work, Beck.
right out to the back of that
Nice work, Kate.
fence, and a monster throw from Kyla Bromhead too, literally from the fence straight back into the pitching mound to the waiting glove of Sister Rebecca. But nonetheless, gives Eldridge a double. And Magpies now with runners in scoring distance at 2 and 3. So Stephanie Texeria up in the box, but Bears have elected an intentional walk. So bags are loaded up now for the Magpies. And that'll bring up number 11, Cheyenne Torongo. So just the one down here. Bears will need to keep this one fairly tight. So massive hit from, pardon me, Torongo, ricocheting out of the glove of centre field for the Bears. Two runners come screaming through to score a double there, but Bromhead just coming off first and having a quick chat with the Blues. So Torongo with the double, two more in for Magpies. And for the first time in this one, Magpies take the lead, so 3-2 up now. And that'll bring back into the box number 89, Lisa Maldron for Magpies. So again, Bears electing to take the intentional walk here, so they'll stack those bases again. And that'll bring up number 2, Sarah Edwards. And a beautiful bit of fielding there from the Bears, taking the double with the force at second and taking that lead runner at first. The batter at first. So the run won't count. That did manage to come in. So we'll be back heading into the bottom of the fifth. Fantastic game coming through here. Magpies are 3-2 up. We'll be back in a sec.
Bats are made for the way you play, plain and simple. We've got a bat designed to work for you when it counts. Game time. With 22% stronger carbon fibers, the Paraflex composite barrel allows for even more precise weight distribution on the CF9 than ever before. We can put the weight closer to the handle for slappers, distribute it evenly along the barrel for contact hitters, or toward the end cap for power hitters. You should never have to settle for a bat designed for the masses. By building with this stronger composite, we can also use fewer materials.
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. Bottom of the fifth here. Magpies now up 3-2. Down the centre on that one from Texeria, so no balls, one strike on Hooper. Tried to rise, but couldn't attempt to. One on the count. Nice patience being showed by Hooper here. Moves her through to 2-1.
Let's go, Ish.
Hit hard by Hooper, but just a wee bit early on that swing, hooking it out over the third base line for foul. And driven up the centre by Hooper for a nice safe single all day. So it brings back up for the Bears number 9, Rebecca Bromhead. Bunt laid down. So a nice sack bunt by Bromhead. She'll move Hooper through to second. And that brings up one of the powerhouses for the Bears, number 69, Kyla Bromhead. Just down a wee bit low. So Nuku making the change. He's brought in the designated runner for Hooper, so Michaela Cross out on second. Driven hard by Bromhead, but they will elect to take that lead runner, the batter. So nice sacrifice from Bromhead, moving Cross through to 3. And brings up the ever experienced and powerhouse number 25, Karina Hale. So Magpies not fancying giving Hale that opportunity, so they've given her the intentional walk.
Come on, Brookie, you can do it.
Nuku will bring in a designated runner. So number 27, Sam Smith, coming in to run for Hale. Bears now with the runners in the corners. And brings back into the box one of the young ones for the Bears, number 34, Brooklyn Timu.
Bring in Mickey Mouse.
Swung on by Timu, but fouled out over that third base fence.
Let me out, Brookie. Come on, Bears. Bears, girls.
Just ball outside there, but Magpies electing to fire one down to 3. Just a bit of a warning shot. Just coming off the top of the bat from Timu. So again, another one of those little battles starting to emerge between pitcher and batter.
Come on now, Mitchie.
And ball 4, but Smith was going anyway, so she was well and truly at second before ball called. So Bears now with bags loaded. So Nuku just making a change there, so
Come on, Mitchie. Like
Kayla Clark will take a break, and that will bring in one of the
smarty eyes here for you, Mitchie.
even more experienced players. Number 1, Michelle Fletcher. So Fletcher just taking a look at that first one. And popped up, but again, Eldridge coming through behind from his short in behind third very quickly to take the catch. And unfortunately leaving the Bears with a set of loaded bags. We'll be back in a sec and we will be going into the top of the 6th. Magpies still leading 3-2. Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. Bears versus Magpies today. Beautiful day out here in West Auckland. Light breeze. Normally it can be like a hurricane coming through here, but quite pleasant conditions. Currently in the box for the Magpies, number 19, Ashley Scott. punched down by Scott, but team are coming through for the collection there. Bit of a higgledy-piggledy throw, but Bromhead managing to pluck that out of the air. One down for the Magpies. That'll bring up one of the changes for the Magpies. Number 44, Gillian Wills. There's the sound every pitcher loves, the big who. Hoo-ha, who what happened, who whatever it is, it was a strike.
There's another one. Just like the other one.
And with a hoo-ha, there's strike two. So 2 up for Hale, should be loving this.
Let's go, Chubby!
And fouling off. So Will's obviously keen to get something going here. She doesn't want to be stranded at home with a K count. Good framing by Noah, but couldn't quite lift it enough to convince the blue. Gwen's again swung on, but just coming off the top of the bat. And just a nicely placed punch just over the head of third base by Wills for a single. So that brings up number 5, Freya Bullock. Close, but it was a nice slide in. Blue right there, so he's called a safe. Good that I have the armchair umpires next to me here, so they'll let me know if I miss anything out.
Oh, she's there too. He's there though, so he's got it. That's what he's supposed to watch.
Beautiful drive by Bullock straight to the fence between centre and left. So that'll give her a stand-up double and an RBI in the process. So Magpies now 4-2 up in this one. And before we go for the next bat, Nuku will just pull them all in for a quick timeout, bit of a chat. Just try and settle them down a wee bit. Getting a bit late in the game here to be letting too many runs in, so Bears will be looking to shut this one down as quickly as they can and recapture a couple. Ball low. So Kingsley Avery in the box currently for Magpies. 2-1 the count. Big swing and a big hit, but just a wee bit early on that swing, so she'll pull that out over the first base fence. Going foul. And the ball just skimming off over his arm there. So Avery will head on down to 1. On the walk. Bullock will return to 2, seeing that it was hit by pitch. Wasn't classed as a loose one. And with that, time called by Nukunuku, and he will make a change and give Hale a nice rest back in the dugout. Let her rest the body and bring out a fresh set of legs and arms with the introduction of number 8, Tyler Morrison. Okay, just about ready to go here, obviously with the introduction of a new pitcher, just letting her go through her warm-up throws. So just about set for a restart. And in the box for the Magpies, number 8, Kaleo Eldridge. So just the one ball. Big hook. But nice work from Clark coming in from left field, claiming that catch. And in the same process, leaving Bullock held up at second. Brings back number 12, Stephanie Texeria. And nice work from Hooper, dropping down onto her knees to take that from the one bounce. And quick throw through to Bromhead at first. Sending the Magpies back to the dugout. We'll be back going into the bottom of the 6th. Magpies still 3-2 up. Okay, welcome back. We're in the bottom of the sixth. Magpies 4-2 up in this one. Just made another change to the Magpies, so Cheyenne Taronga will take the mound, pitching for the Magpies in this one. Coming up for the Bears, number 17, Taylor Maxwell. Down the centre, big swing from Maxwell, but no pay dirt on that one. Just coming off the top of the bat, fouling back behind the catcher. Simply just getting it to remove a bracelet. Obviously potential distraction there. Again, fouling off by Maxwell. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to count. And I think Maxwell, hearing the ball hit the glove, thinking the catch was taken, turning, having a wee look and realising, so she took off down that first base line, but not there before the throw. Brings up number 12, Arahan Noa Noa. Big swing from Noa Noa, but a wee bit late. Just on the inside edge of that plate, but whether it's by a millimetre or an inch. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Punch down. Put straight into the glove of the waiting third baseman for the throw to first for the second out for the Bears. That'll bring up one of the changes and bringing in to the plate for the first time today, actually. Number 18, Maya Lupton. Nice pitch, but just off the outside of the plate, outside edge. Nice patience shown by Lupton. Didn't go chasing the rise ball. And just clipping the inside edge of that plate that time. just coming off the leg of Tarongo and literally rolling in over the plate. So Lupton will take a freebie down to first, and Nukunuku will replace her with the designated runner, number 5, Michaela Cross. Brings us back to the top of the order for the Bears. So up is number 7, Aisha Hooper. So Hooper's seen that one, but there's a nice clean one straight down the centre on that one from Tarongo. So strike call on Hooper, but lovely run from Cross out to second with a slide in. Magpies just that split second too slow to get her. And got her on the rise ball. So 3 down for the Bears. We'll be back going into the top of the 7th. Magpies still leading this one 4-2.
The next big thing for Easton Fast Pitch has arrived. The Ghost has revolutionary double barrel technology with 2 full-length barrels constructed together that essentially eliminates all vibration. The collision between the outer and inner barrel creates an explosive sound unlike anything you've heard before. The softer outer barrel has the lowest compression in the game for maximum performance right out of the wrapper. The Ghost. Are you ready to make the switch?
Okay, welcome back to Starling Park. Bears vs Magpies, top of the 7th.
Good pitch, Tyler!
In the box is number 11, Shane Tarongo. Beautiful pitch from Morrison, straight down the centre on that one for a strike called.
Good job, Ish!
And flied nice and high, but Hooper coming round under that comfortably for the catch. That'll bring up number 89, Lisa Maldron. Fouled, but up and over the third base fence.
Nice pitch, Tyler!
Couldn't tempt her with the rise ball on that one. So signal by the blue, 1 and 2 the count. Just a quick time called. So Noah and Morrison will put their heads together. Okay, confab over, so ready to go. Here comes the pitch.
Good job, Tyler!
A nice rise from Morrison. Tarongo taking a big swing, but just coming off the top of that bat.
Nice work, Tyler!
Just trying to get Tarongo to chase there, but she wasn't tempted. So, one up, full house. We flip the coin. And just a wee bit low for the fourth ball. So Tarongo will head on down to. And that'll bring up number 2, Sarah Edwards. Nice pitch from Morrison, straight down the line. So Morrison 2 up in the count here. No balls.